It's that time again. The new stage is now set, so let the party begin. Everybody knows the name of the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go Cowboys.
Hello everybody and welcome here to another edition of the Cowboys Fan Show. I'm your host, Tyler Ortega, joined this time by Michael Sanchez, filling in for Scott. Scott's on his way back from Italy. Again, man, that guy takes a lot of vacations.
Lucky man.
Yeah, but first and foremost, hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I know we did. It's always good when you beat the Redskins. Let's have a look at some of those Turkey Day highlights. Why don't we? It was the Redskins in Jerry World last Thursday. I was actually at this game, guys. The atmosphere in the building was just electric. From when I walked in the building an hour prior to kickoff, it was loud. There were tons of Cowboys fans. And the game didn't disappoint either.
No, it did not. And we could see in full effect the Amari Cooper signing burst onto the scene in this game.
Yeah, speaking of, there is Amari Cooper catching the first down pass from Prescott there on 3rd and 4. Now, moving along, next play, Prescott airing it out again, and that's a nice catch by the tight end. Another first down. The Cowboys offense really firing on all cylinders, and this drive going to be capped off by the Zeke Elliott touchdown, Mike.
Absolutely, and you know, it was great to see that opening up of the game with Amari let Zeke get rolling. And I got to tell you, as a Cowboy fan, I was happy when Coop caught that pass and did the little feed him too. Let's feed them both.
Exactly, and getting back to these highlights here. Here's Colt McCoy. This is his first start since Thanksgiving of 2014. He's filling in for the injured Alex Smith. And, you know, Colt McCoy, while they did play a fairly close game, he himself didn't have a great game. He had multiple turnovers, 3 interceptions on the day, and we'll definitely see some of those as the highlights go on. There's Jordan Reed, one of the best tight ends in the league, catching the first down. Colt McCoy again dropping back to pass, facing some pressure. The Cowboys D-line, Mike, it felt like they were all over him all game.
Oh, they gave him pressure all game. They made him look very unstable and out of the pocket. They kept him flustered, and I think that's key. And
here's one of those interceptions. Anthony Brown getting up to pick off Colt McCoy there early in the first quarter, or late in the first quarter, excuse me. Cowboys up 7-0 at this point. Here's Zeke Elliott on a 2nd and 3, picking up the first down. Zeke had a great day on the ground, well over 100 yards, Mike.
Monster game. And you know what, it just goes to show, when he does over 100 yards, we win again. And then he got the passes too.
Yeah, I mean,
complete back, 141 for the day.
Complete back, caught 5 passes there on the day. And here's Colt McCoy airing it out once again. Jordan Reed catching that. You can see Jeff Heath trying to get in there and strip that. That's good fundamentals there from Jeff Heath as you're taught. Now catching the pass. Adrian Peterson, it was surprising. You know, for the life of me, it's so weird to see Adrian Peterson down there on the field in a Redskins jersey.
It sure is. It really is. And you have that fear factor, but we did contain him pretty well.
And here's the punt for the Cowboys. They're going to let it bounce. And, well, not really starting out with good field position here, Mike. But let's see what the offense has in store. 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. He's facing some pressure. Going to be sacked, and very luckily not a safety.
Cowboy Nation just did a huge sigh of relief on that one.
Here, the sunlight starting to shine in the face of the Redskins. There's Vernon Davis catching a touchdown. I forgot he was still in the league.
I forgot he was in the league myself.
That's a big touchdown pass there for Colt McCoy. One of his 2 touchdowns on the day, ensuing Cowboys possession here, knotted up at 7. Prescott airs it out. Coop with the catch, one of 8 catches on the day, Mike, for 180 yards. Just a monster day for Coop. And here's another pass complete out to the receiver for another first down. Dak had a wonderful day as well, over 300 total yards.
He had a great game. He played very sound football, and he hit all of his reads. He played a very solid game, I believe.
3rd and 4 here. Prescott facing pressure and does well to dump it off. Pass caught by Michael Gallup. Glad to see him back with the team and on the field. I think we all heard about the tragedy that he went through last week, so it's really good to see him out there on Thursday and, you know, making his plays.
Yeah, and you know what, in that particular highlight there, it was really nice to see him staying in the pocket to complete the play.
And here's Dak off the read option. He's just going to keep it, gets inside the 5 here. Just before halftime, Dallas looking to put some points on the board, needing some momentum here. Prescott airs it out, and that was just out of the reach of his receiver. 2nd and goal here. You know, I was in the stands, Mike. I was yelling, "Run the ball! Run the ball!" as you can see, sacked on that one.
I was yelling from the couch, run the ball. We got Zeke pounded 3 times.
Now here's Brett Maher coming out, not Dan Bailey, as we like to call him, and he splits the uprights there just before the break. So here we are, less than 2 minutes to go. Colt McCoy is going to be sacked. That Cowboys defensive line, again, making its presence known.
Exactly. Again, and much like the 70s no-name defense, we don't have one, we've got several.
And here's Amari Cooper catching the pass. Dallas getting one more possession before the break, just past midfield with a little bit over 30 seconds left. Prescott, number one thing you can't do there, Mike, is take a sack.
I agree with that. I'll tell you what, I'll take the sack over the forced pass into an interception, though. 3rd
and 17 here. Prescott zings it out, and that one's well short. So Dallas not really having much success here. Now fast forward into the 3rd quarter. Cowboys punting this one away. This one going to be returned here by the Redskins. And a decent return, Mike. I was kind of scared for this one, but a good tackle by the punter.
Yeah, definitely a great tackle by the punter. I think of all the phases, special teams was the one we struggled the most in. But they still held their own.
This is a first down rushing there for the Redskins. Here's Colt McCoy dropping back again, this time finding the end zone for another touchdown. That one was Gibbs.
Yeah, that one was Gibbs, and he was keeping his eye aware. You know, we do know about what he did in 2014, so that there was that in our mind.
Now the ensuing extra point, and that one was very close, and they're going to say that he missed it. This one might come back to haunt them a little bit later in the game. Here's Prescott off the play action, airs it out, and there's that man again, Amari Cooper, making plays.
Oh, he hit the national stage and let us all know that it was the right decision.
Yeah, and we're going to see evidence of that here coming up in just a moment. Here's the sweep to Zeke going down the near side. Almost picks up the first down. Cowboys at the 40, play action, and this one, man, I think the entire stadium, Mike, was yelling Coop as loud as they could.
Oh, it's such a beautiful thing. Such a beautiful thing to hear Coop from the couch, picked up like nobody's business. It was great.
It was incredible, and goes with the celebration mocking Markelle Fultz's free throw routine. Jerry's happy, so if Jerry's happy, you know everybody's happy.
Exactly. A happy Jerry is a happy land in Dallas land.
Cowboys now take the lead 16-13. You can see just snatches Clinton Dix's body there and gets it all the way to the end zone. Big day for Amari Cooper. Now the ensuing Redskins possession. 2nd and 7, Colt McCoy again dumping it out. That's going to be a first down for their offense. And they were moving, Mike. I was actually kind of scared in the stands for this one.
I would be honest with you, it looked like our defense was a little bit gassed. They were on the field quite a bit, and that drive particular scared me as well.
Cowboys almost block the punt there and going to be down inside their own end zone. And remember this, ladies and gentlemen. You will remember where you were when this happened. Amari Cooper, look at that. In triple coverage, makes a cut, and he is gone. Clinton Dix can't catch him at the end, and he's in for another 6.
And you know, one of the things with that bad man is once he catches the ball, he doesn't go down. He hits the accelerators and he runs from people.
Yeah, a 90-yard touchdown. You don't score that in the NFL unless you've got some serious wheels.
Absolutely, and we got to give credit to the other receivers downfield blocking. They opened up a couple spots. The passing game was on point.
Now back to the action. Another interception thrown by Colt McCoy. As I said, he threw 3 picks on the day, certainly not helping his case to remain the starting quarterback.
No, not at all.
It's not like they really have an option. Speaking of option, there's Dak Prescott on the option, picking up the first down. Now flipping sides because of the end of the quarter into the 4th now. Dak facing pressure. He does well to evade it here, Mike, and then ultimately elects to scramble, and that's going to be 6.
Well, to me right there, that was vintage Cowboy play. I know you don't love the name, but that reminds me of one, number 9 we used to have. Gets himself in trouble and gets himself out of it.
Yeah, I definitely can't argue with that. Dak played very, very well. And here's Zeke putting Dak in to the Salvation Army Big Red Buckets. By the way, Zeke made a $21 donation after scoring his touchdown.
And is going to match up to $21,000.
Well done by Zeke there. And obviously the Cowboys, they always partner with that foundation there around Christmas time. Now back to the action here. early in the fourth quarter. Game seems kind of out of reach here, but the Redskins would not give up, Mike. There's the first down. Now knocking on the doorstep inside the 10. McCoy dumps it off. Almost getting in there was Reed, and now just going to hand it off. And the touchdown finally scored by the Skins, bringing them back close to the Cowboys, but not really enough to thread.
Right. And you know, it was a relief to get to that 19-point average that we had. That kind of made me feel better that that's about all they're going to get.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, 8 minutes left in the game. Cowboys trying to run out the clock. You see they're up by 11. It's a 2-possession game here. All they need to do is chew the clock up. Here's the first down, almost first down caught as a kind of a shady spot, but I think that was the proper call. And I like this call here, Mike, going for it on 4th and inches. Even though it was close, what do you think about that one?
I like it. I think if you're going to be a championship team, you have to take the championship challenges, and you go get that to seal the deal.
And to be fair, if he doesn't go for it there, we are going to be crucifying him on this show. I personally would. I mean, you have to go for it there, trying to put the game away, and you have Zeke. But here, again, another interception. Xavier Woods, he had a heck of a game.
Had a great game. That young secondary with Chris Richard's leadership is really stepping up.
20-31 here with 4 minutes left in the ballgame. Dak almost dropping dimes. Gallup couldn't quite come down with that one. Now 2nd and 3 for the Skins, looking to get some points here, needing to get some points here as they're going to get into field goal range. And we'll eventually see them kick the field goal. Here's the screen pass and the first down. 2 minutes, just before the 2-minute warning. Colt McCoy trying to evade the pressure, and he's going to be sacked. So 20-31. Not much else going to happen from here on out, as you'll see. Minute and a half left to go here. McCoy, he's going to complete the pass. They'll kick a field goal, but that's it. That's all. Dallas victorious on Thanksgiving, 31-23. With that win, that puts them right back in first place in the division, Mike.
Absolutely.
Cowboys in the driver's seat to get into the playoffs. Who would have thought?
It's not, looking at it 3 weeks ago, we wouldn't have thought this. 3 weeks ago, we would not have had this idea.
I mean, I came on this show wearing black and celebrating the Cowboys' 2018 season. I guess that was a little premature, but Dallas in the driver's seat here going forward. We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we'll be back to discuss that. Don't go anywhere. It's the Cowboys Fan Show.